Well, right now at noon, another hearing for the former MSD School Resource Deputy Scot Peterson.
Jury selection is scheduled to start tomorrow in his trial. Local 10 News reporter Christina Vasquez is live with what happened in the courtroom today. Christina.
And the trial judge explaining to both parties today that jury selection, which, as you mentioned, starts tomorrow, will start with him really just trying to figure out which potential jurors of the panels that are coming in can serve for the length of this trial, which is expected to run through mid-August. More substantive questioning is then expected to start June 5th.
So, Mr. Peterson, I need to put you under oath real quick.
Scot Peterson.
The jury is going to decide if the defendant is a caretaker.
The former BSO deputy facing several charges to include multiple counts of child neglect related to the 2018 Parkland school shooting.
Counts 1 through 6, those are each second-degree felonies. The maximum penalty is 15 years in Florida State Prison.
Hearing the trial judge this morning outlined the total number of years he could face in prison if convicted on all charges.
So the maximum exposure that you have here on all counts, so the jury conviction as charged, is 95 years in Florida State Prison, followed by 1 year and 60 days in Broward County. Do you understand the charges you're facing and the maximum possible penalties? I do.
At this morning's pretrial hearing, the judge listened to another round of arguments from both sides on the pending issue of a possible jury view. The defense wants them to view only the outside of the 1200 building preserved as a crime scene.
Being in that building, Judge, as this prosecutor would concede if he's been through the building, I know he has, and I've been there, is traumatizing. I in no way want to be complicit in somehow allowing those jurors to have to go into that building when the prejudicial effect is extraordinary. Just come back to this courtroom and get out of their heads right away. Blood that they've witnessed on the floor unnecessarily in a building, Judge. There's nothing like it.
The state arguing jurors should also go inside the building to view the third floor.
Why are you taking them out there if they're only going to see half the crime scene? All of the charges other than the perjury charge, in this case, emanate from what happened on the third floor.
The judge said he plans to issue a written order on this by June 5th. Jury selection starts tomorrow. And again, the trial judge explaining there's going to be essentially two phases to that jury selection process, starting with those that can sit through the length of this trial, running through mid-August, and then followed by whoever says yes to that in the coming days this week are going to be asked to return June 5th. And then that's the week where both parties will have a chance to unpack a little bit more. Expect to hear them ask questions of potential jurors, for instance, of how the shooting may have impacted them, what their feelings are about that, or perhaps even how much pretrial publicity, media coverage have they heard, and what impact, if any, that has had. So all of this as they work to find a fair and impartial jury in this case. Reporting live for you, I'm Christina Vasquez, Local 10 News.